Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Right, I am just lining up all of these, all these trees, there's only the 3. Just getting them all lined up and ready to take to the production, to the firewood production, because we might as well get these 3 cleared. Oh, there's one more there as well. Nice, okay, we got them all. I think that other one is quite small. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, so we'll just bring it right over here and we can fire up the production once again. Now, it's very possible that this one might be the last time that we do anything with it. I do want to confirm that we're still set to selling. We are, so let's activate that. This one's empty, but that's fine. I do believe that that is all of the trees that we wanted to get sorted over here. Just have another peruse. The reason I'm tempted to relocate it is just because the rest of the trees that we're going to be collecting will primarily be over in this area. So whether it's these ones or these ones. So what I might do is actually put a second one of these productions on this side. So I know I've put that one a bit funny, but what I can do is put the other one sort of like right here instead. Put it like that, and then any trees that we bring, whether they're in the way here or on the way over there, we'll be able to feed them both quite easily. I think we'll be doing that. The money that it takes to build another one of these is very, very inexpensive, so I'm not too worried about that. But that will be something that we look at in the next month, because we are needing to get the fertilizing done before it gets too dark. So we're going to take this back. Oh, well, actually no, we'll just park this up here. This is probably a good place for it. We do have to also get the header sorted as well back onto the trailer. But there we have the Massey all ready to go. I have decided that at least for now I'm going to keep the solid fertilizer that we have, or the spreader that we have, just for the jobs that we need to use it for. So basically we just have a small section here that we have to get fertilized. We might get a bit more sun here just as we're finishing the job, which is great. Now I want to confirm where we're lined up to. Nearly, so just about there, because as you can see this is a bit of a mess. I won't go back over that, but I will do this section here just to have it done. And then when we drill, we will be all ready with fully fertilized. So if we go down this way, we'll just fire it up and see. So we do get a decent width as well from this. So yeah, that seems to be working pretty good. We're not destroying any crop or anything. So that's good. Yeah, all is looking very good. Right, and once we get this side done, then we can have a quick look and follow it along. But as you can see, the solid fertilizer is going down very slowly. So I feel like if we are in a situation where we have to do a second application of fertilizer, having this is really not a bad shout, because we can easily stick it on a helper and just allow them to sort of deal with the solid fertilizer. And with the Massey, this would have been a great job for the Rakovica that we sold in the last episode. However, it just didn't make sense to have 5 tractors. This one is already good at jobs like this, and then the Fendt maybe in the future will become a herbicide and fertilizer tractor. But for now, this Massey is perfect for it. So what I'll actually do is I will crack on with this, and we'll hop into the alfalfa field and we'll get them both fertilized. And there we go, all fertilized. Now this one we could do, but I think I'm going to wait until all of the cultivating is done and whatnot between the two fields, which I can get done probably in the next month. Oh blimey, it's November. I've just realized that it is actually November. So that alfalfa's not going to grow. Okay, that's fine. Or will it? Oh, hang on. Alfalfa stopped growing last month. Bloody hell. Okay, that's alright. We won't be able to harvest that until May. So I've really put myself in a spot of bother there, but we will have to buy bales, unfortunately. But that is fine. In fact, maybe it would be good to prepare another area for alfalfa as well. Yeah, you know what? This area here will all be converted actually to alfalfa. I'll get that done as soon as we can in where is alfalfa again here? I just lost it. In April. So as soon as we can, I'll have it ready, but I'll drill alfalfa in April to have it as ready as possible, so that when we do cut the alfalfa and get hay from it, we can get the whole field onto kind of the same sort of cycle. Because yeah, this area here, if we can extend it up to the path, around all the way to the end, and then all the way back up, this little bit of extra will be nice to have. As for here, it's not quite enough. I don't know. Well, maybe it is. This section between here and the path. Actually, that's quite a bit of space. Yeah, maybe if we come all the way around the... Actually, that could work out really nicely. Yeah, we'll wrap the alfalfa around here, come all the way up, and then for now we'll go up to here and then bring it into the path and then whip it back up this way. So that will be a really nice area of alfalfa, and I think that'll be plenty of alfalfa for the sheep. We will have to... Oh wow, look at all this wool. That is amazing. Absolutely brilliant, that. Yeah, we will have to replace our little Husqvarna. Unfortunately, it's not quite up to the task anymore. It will also get our doors shut here as we are leading into winter. I will probably need to buy some hay though, which is unfortunate, but it's fine because we are getting to the time of year where we sell things. So wheat, oat, canola and soybean can all be sold. Yes, we could use them for productions, but I'd rather just sell them, get the money from, and put it towards something else. Honey as well. It's just kind of a random thing to have. As much as I like bees, I feel like we're kind of already past needing them. So it's a very high chance I will sell the bees that we have, especially considering how slowly we are producing it. Yes, I know it's winter time, but still, think I will. And then the rye as well will sell, and we do have straw here that needs to be sold. It's not worth very much, but if we can get it sold in January, that would be brilliant. So they are doing all right for hay. Once they start reproducing, then we will definitely need more in there. But by that time, we'll have a nice field of hay and, of alfalfa, and then the sheep will be fine for that. Production-wise, okay, that's done. So that actually being done means that we could probably get that sold. If we do cultivating in the next month, then we'll do that area as well, and we will sell that. But I think I'd like to focus on wood production, so I think that's it. I think that's it for November. This field will all be sorted. This field here is all sorted. We are literally just waiting now for it to grow. Lovely, lovely linseed. What a gorgeous crop it is indeed. And then, yeah, like I say, this one here will be for something else. Don't know what yet, but it will be for that. And, yeah, that's it for November. So we'll rest. See you in December. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful and cloudy December morning. The sun is just about to make its way through the clouds here, but we do in the forecast have some snow. So that's always exciting as well. A little bit of woodworking in the snow will be lovely. Speaking of wood, yes, in fact, we are going to remove this. So I've had a bit of a cheeky think of what to do, and I have decided, I have actually thought of, now I know this kind of sort of pushes back the orchard and all that a bit, but I'll explain what the plan is here shortly. So because I want to wait for your feedback of which way we should go with buying the next land, be it both of these or whatever, and as I say, I may still do that. The money we'll get back from the trees it will get that money back and then some, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm going to sell this, I'm going to relocate that, so we'll do that right now just to get it done. Let's go construction. Right, where are we? Here we are. So there's 24 liters in, but we will sell it. Yes, I could move it, but the moving, it's a bit finicky, to be honest. So while we're in this position, and while we have some strange sun here, we'll bring the alfalfa all the way down to this path, get rid of that tree, and bring it all the way like that. And then that will be part 1 of the alfalfa expansion. Part 2 will be along the fence here, all the way up to here, and then around. Eventually I'd like to go all the way up like that, around and like such. I might make this all dirt and then have a small path through, because on this side of the track I have some new ideas. So here, what we'll do, let's place another firewood mod right, bloody hell, right there actually. So productions, factories, all the way to the end and back a bit, and there we go. So we don't really need to see where the interactive zones are, because we kind of know where they are. So this one's going to be here, and this one will be here. So if we place this one like this, that shouldn't interfere with anything road-wise. Yeah, brilliant. Alright, let's head over there. So yeah, we'll expand all of this into, actually we'll just get this tree cut now, because this will be the next one we take, or first one we take. Actually, I'll just take it now, because might as well. I'll go and get the John Deere, and we can just whip it over to one of the productions. And since they're not spawning out, it'll make it very easy to bring trees and just sort of get them set up. So let's find the John Deere tractor, where, there we go. And you know what, before I even forget, let's get this one switched over to selling. Brilliant. So we do need some light here. That's just the mountain being a mountain, as you do. Right, we do have to sell that as well, the little water tank thing. It's done us well up until now, but we really don't need it. And if we do need water for something in the future, because I am looking at orchards and all that, we'll get a much bigger tanker as well for how much water they will probably need. Right, so we'll bring this over here, and I'll show you what I want to place for productions. In fact, I think I'll place it today, to be honest. So if I just bring this here, I'm curious. It could probably take in both. I'll probably get it in the one in the nearer of the two, the one, or the older one, sorry, just so that we can, here, I'll get this out of the way, there we go. We don't need this just yet. We will need that again in a moment, but store wood, brilliant. Let's get it started up again. Activate, brilliant. And then yeah, so if we bring them across, if we have too many, like, because I say they're coming from here, right, this whole section. So we'll bring them straight on through here, and then if there's too many in this one, then we just activate this one, and so on and so forth. So that's brilliant. Now, where's the path? Here it is. Now, there are a couple of small trees we probably need to get shifted out the way, but here is my plan for this area. So go back to constructions. We'll go to production. And instead of, so we do want to put in some sort of orchard, something or other, so that, oh, there we go, brilliant. There's lots of area here for things. We don't have to turn this into a field, as again, we have so much area here to do field work, basically all the way up to this path. In fact, we can probably even remove the path if it's in our area. We'll have to double check, I haven't checked that. Anyways, what I want to do first off is to set up a spinnery, because we've got so much wool and I'd much rather turn it to fabric and then into clothing to further amplify production yields. Essentially what the sheep are providing us is wool. That's great, we can sell it as is, but I'd much rather shift it over to the spinnery and then from the spinnery to the tailor shop. Now the reason I want to use this one, although I know it's got this Polish writing on it because it is from the premium expansion, so featured on Zielonka, but I never got to use it, and it just looks really nice. I will show the other options as well, in case you have not seen them. I believe this is the other spinnery. I have used this one because it's the more American style, and I used that on Silver Run Forest when I had sheep there, but there is another one as well, which is this one. So this one's nice as well. What's this one called? Briar Rose Spinnery. Very, very nice, but again it is the base game one and I have used it before, so we are going to use this one. In my opinion it looks the best anyways. Let's just activate. Is that done already? Bugger. Not bugger, because that's good, it goes very quickly. So yes, we will. Well, let's see if we can place it without having to take any more trees. Now I'm probably going to turn the backside into a bit of that production yard that I had mentioned before that I was going to do here, but this sheep thing took up a lot of space, so we'll do it here instead. So can we place it without cutting any more trees? Oh, we can, but it's just that one small tree, so we will remove that very quickly. Yeah, this is the only one really causing issues before we have to remove the rest. Now I know the spinnery in the way may be a bit problematic for relocating trees to the firewood production, but we can go around. Okay, let's just get that trimmed down. Now it should be light enough to pick up. Excellent. Go, drop it off, sell it, turn it on for 2 seconds. And now we should be able to place our spinnery, and I think that's a good spot for it as well. Nice. Okay, so we put, okay, the front is there, so we'd have to bring pallets around, pallets of wool to this side, but I like the front of the building facing the road. It just makes sense. And then the pallets on the side here can be picked up just in a bit of a sort of a bit of a yard, I suppose. Maybe we can have a yard area here that comes round, because I think on this side where the trees are, we can put the tailor shop facing that road and kind of connect them all in that sense. So let's line up this as nice as we can. Doesn't have to be too perfect because we'll keep the path in, but we do want to have it nicely positioned. Look how flat as well. Absolutely brilliant. So that's level with the road, and we'll have a little bit of space in front so we can kind of drive around, but I think something like this would be good, because we've got lots of space here, so we want to give ourselves lots of room as well to maneuver. And boom, I've decided. There it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Fantastic. Right, I wonder, maybe we don't have to take all those trees down. Okay, this one I'd like to take down just because it's so close to the building, but if we can have a small, I don't know, we'll see. Because I also, oh, maybe not. It's quite close to where I want to put the tailor shop. So we'll go back to productions, and we'll go, I think there's only the one tailor shop, but let's have a look. Right, that's all my tea, so we will do tea. Spinnery, soup factory, dairy, bakery, wood turner. Yeah, none of these will have flown that. Spinnery, dairy. Yeah, so I think it's just the one tailor shop, that one there. Yeah, that's fine, just the one. I don't even know how much do we pay for that. 60,000, and this one is 100,000, so it's a bit more. But yeah, it would be kind of nice if it's on the side, so that's where we drop fabric, and then we'd pick up at the back there. So I think if we had a position like this, would be absolutely brill. So maybe we can focus on taking trees off over here, and maybe one or two, and then having it right on the corner. which would be quite nice because we don't really have to access the front of it, but having it along the road would look quite nice. So that is the plan. So I'm gonna say probably all these trees, actually. Yeah, at least the ones in the front, and then we can place our production. But look how quickly that's chewed up that cache, eh? That was rapid. Okay, let's remove our interactive zone. Let's also turn this off. Yeah, it looks good. We'll do some landscaping here in the future as well. If we go to the production point, we'll see that we are going to be doing wool. It does open up the opportunity for cotton, but I think we'll stick with wool. I know it does take some time as well, but I'm really not too chuffed on that. This here, yeah, this will be where the fabric comes out, and we will drop the wool over here. So that is something we can do straight away, because I reckon they're nearly full as well. Let's have a look. Oh yes, very nearly full. Okay, let's open this up. We will find the Massey loader. As I've said before, if I am to keep the Massey for something, it may not be as a loader. We may replace it with another loader, but I won't replace the Massey. Promise you that. I'll just get this tucked away. Because as I say as well, eventually we might, well, we might be able to just keep it as a very small job, a small tractor job, you know, like this, the little fertilizer and things like that. But for now, we're going to be shifting some wool. And I know it's still a bit dark. The sun is trying to make an appearance today. But yeah, over the course of the winter here, December especially, so right now, we're going to focus on getting some trees shifted over to the firewood production. And once we're in January, it will be a bit busier for selling things. So we'll have to get the lorry back over here and get the straw sold. Not that it needs to be sold for the money or anything, it's just in the way. To be completely honest, it's just in the way. Okay. Let's do a bit of first person shifting, because that's always fun. It'll probably be a lot nicer for it when we are doing it without all the bushes and grass in the way and such. Now, if we can get 2,000 litres at once, that would be brilliant. Look at that. And these pallets, although they are a bit finicky and then shifting around a bit, it's really not nearly as bad as the firewood pallets. They are an absolute menace. They are. Absolute menace. See, I might just have a path that goes like from here and then run it straight along the front here, and then we can, yeah, have like a bit of a small area to come through, and then we just come here and there it goes. Sold. Well, not sold, but starting to produce things. And then we'll have another path around the back that leads back maybe to this path and then back over this way. So yes, we'll navigate these bushes here and get the rest of the pallets shifted. Just because there are bushes, we'll probably stay in first person, but let's get the wool activated, and I will do the rest of this loading very quickly in a time lapse. And here's the final bit of wool, just like that, gone and in the production. So from that, we should get approximately 3,500 litres of fabrics. That's 3.5 pallets, which will be brilliant. So it would be actually 4 pallets exactly if we brought 8 full wool pallets. But the nice thing is we never have to let the production or the wool collect to its full extreme, because we have the spinnery right there to drop things off. So that works out really, really well. Yeah, if anything, I'd almost consider a slightly heavier loader for this kind of job. This is great and all, but I don't know. I think the Massey is due to retire to very small field work. And we need to invest in a proper loader. But again, I'm not in any big rush for that, because things are coming along swimmingly well. Right, I know I keep talking about bushes, and I've had lots of people say, why don't you get real mower and do that, blah, blah, blah. Well, I will in time. This here, once basically I get everything called... Hello, sheep, by the way. I haven't said hello, not to your rear end or anything, but hello there, sheep. I think we've got a few of each kind, which is really nice. Hello there. Hello, yes. Very, very, very cute. The black ones as well, and then the black and white ones. You having a lay down? Do you want to have a chat? Lovely. Oh, you think so as well? This sheep thinks that I should get kitted out into more winter appropriate gear, and I agree. So I'll do that. I will see you in a moment. Right, there we go. That's much better. I've got my gloves on, my hat and all. And I'm all kitted out properly for the cold weather that approaches. Right, we are in the John Deere for a reason, and that's because we're doing a bit of tree work now. So this tree, although it is quite close to the building, maybe it should go as well. Yeah, I think basically all these trees are going to go. We can place our own trees later once we know what we want to do, but I am not entirely certain. I don't think I'll place the tailor shop now. I just want to get these trees sorted, and then by the time that these trees are sorted and we have more money in, it'll just be better for everything, because by that time I'll have your opinions on what you reckon we should do for the next bit of land, which is absolutely the next purchase for me, is land. And I really am feeling the two areas behind, which, right, did we get all the bits? I think we did, yeah. I will have a quick check before we really dig in with this and see how much exactly that all is, because I know that, okay, tree's done. I know for a fact that the one is about 80 and the other one's 60, but how much exactly? Right, 60, call it 65 and call it 80 just to level them out. So that's about 140, call it 150. So that and the spinnery, that would be 250, and so we're not quite there yet. So not a big deal, not a big problem at all. Hopefully this tree doesn't hit the road, but we shall see. Yeah, I think that will work out really nice. If we buy those two bits of land, then the trees, as I say, the trees that we get from that will pay for itself very quickly through the selling of firewood. I've lost the tree now. Oh, there we are. How did it get so far away? And yes, it is fully on the road. Right, but these cars were stopped for no reason anyways, so not too worried about that. We should get it done, but yeah, okay, that's fine. And then this one here, fine, I'll go this way. Not fell it on the road. Because yeah, that's not great. It's not a great thing to do, is it? I will be banished from the area if I keep hitting cars with trees. So we shouldn't do that. Right, so I've got 3 very chunky trees here, so we will start with them. Let's get some very minor lights on. Blimey, I always forget how bright these lights are. Right, one moment. Get that set up for you. I'm going to take all 3. I'm going to try and take all 3 at least. See, had I done this before, placing the spinnery might have been easier for seeing things, but then we wouldn't be producing fabric, would we? Okay, there's that one. How close are we to that one? Not close enough. Yeah, we should easily be able to relocate all of these trees in one swoop, which is lovely, because 3 massive trees will probably get us about 10,000 litres of wood into the production, which is very good. Now oh, come on. Now we might have to take this wide. Oh, I've hit the wrong button. Okay, let's maneuver. Oh yeah, what was I even worried about? Now, just the angle that we're coming in, I think will be best to put them in the... do you notice when we hit the pavement, any kind of concrete or anything, it does slow us down quite a bit. But it does work really well on the grass, so that is a good Nice. And we got just over 10,000. That was a very good guesstimation. Right. Firewood and activate. Brilliant. Right, so we could probably place our tailor shop now, but it will be really nice when we get more sheep in, because then obviously more wool, more fabric, meaning more of everything. So now this area has really opened up already, so I think we should, you know what, okay, see how it starts to go downhill here? Yeah, and then where is our field? Whoops. Right, so it keeps going down, and then curves like that. And okay, goes a bit further down. Yeah, see, maybe we should turn that into a field, because it's not great for placing things. Oh, I don't know. This is quite flat, so as far as putting the tailor shop there, that could work, but it starts to go down right behind. In fact, let's have a look. Oh, right, productions, tailor shop, there we are. So it is a fairly small building overall. So if we do have it like that, we could even have it like on this part, closer to here, or even like that on the corner might be nice, just as a aesthetic thing. And then we'll have, how much room have we got? Oh, not much, eh? So even if we were to put that closer to here, like that's pretty much right on the doorstep, we could just shift pallets very easily, but then we'd have a big open space there. But yeah, that's where the tractor is, where the hill starts is about here. So if we did like this area and then like this as production, what other productions could we put in there? So we could possibly stick the orchard production there as well. Maybe on the very, very end. Because then, as long as I say, I like when the production's front is facing the road. It just looks better, I think. Just looks much better. Right, we've done that. Let's do this again. So we need to put, I imagine that's manure at the back side. Wait, what is it? No. What is that for? Oh, maybe that's where, I don't know what that is. What would come out of there? Right, we put the things there, but what do we... Okay. So maybe like this then would be the best source. Yeah, the best way. Maybe not. Yeah, that's a bit difficult to tell what the best thing to do. Maybe if we did it like that. Maybe the... Yes, I know. There's a tree in the way, that's why. But if we were able to put that like that, would the tailor shop fit? I don't think so. It's small, but it's not that small. Oh, wait, maybe it is. That would be very tight, though. Yes. But that comes out the back. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that would be absolutely bloody perfect. Right, let's see. How far over can we go? Pretty much there. So what does that line up with? That lines up with this tree here. So the end of the tree starts there. Sorry, I'm just going to check this now. Sorry, not sorry. And if we put it like that, ooh, that's not bad. Even like that, I think it would be tight, but it could work. Yes. Yes, very well. Right, one more time just to check. So yeah, it comes in quite tight. Yeah, that could work, because there's nothing really on that side that we have to put. Especially if we put it like, what did I say? Like this? Or was it like that? Oh no, it was like this. Yeah, see, that's kind of the front though. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I think what we need to really just focus on here is shifting some of these trees out of the way, and then we'll have a much better idea as to what's going on. And even if we do have to build a production a slightly ways down the hill, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because then all of that could be alfalfa or something for sheep. I really don't know what I've done with this space, but I think what we're going to do is we should definitely crack on with the felling of the trees. We've got just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish that I want to start with, and then we can move on from there. So let's crack on with it. Alright, so that should do for now, just in that area at least. This one's saying it's full up and it's not sold, I think, because it has to hit the next hour for it to sell, because it sells every hour on the hour. Here, let's just remove these, and let's go to noon, just very quickly. But those should all sell, and we should get a nice injection of cash as well. And we sure did. So this is firing up again, and we did get a nice chunk up. I believe that was about 35,000, so not too bad at all. Right, so this is kind of where we are with everything. Well, you know what? Good opportunity to do one of my favorite things to do, and to see production, or the process of how things have gone. So I like to start here, because we did start with this plot. We had this one field, the long field here, and then we added that one. Got the nice yard with everything going well. We are definitely going to sort of curve this field in to the yard just a touch, just to give it a bit more natural of a flow, and then add a couple more sheds as well. Once we get the bales out of that shed, we'll have much more room. The combine does fit nicely in there, so I'd like to find one that does fit into that shed. Now we have this area over here fully done, full one big field. Very pleased about that. The next time that I come in this field, I would like to cultivate just to clean that up. Don't know if we'll end up in this area or not. I'd much rather go over to this side. Oh, which reminds me, if we zoom out, oh, that's absolutely brilliant. It goes right to the path. So yeah, that's could not be more perfect. So I kind of think I already know what I'm going to do with these two, but I just want to get your thoughts on that. Let me know what you think, because then we'll have loads more trees to deal with, and then, as I say, we can start at the top here. We can put our orchards and maybe some of the herbal tea stuff, and then down here we can work in another big field, which would be really, really good. It all depends on the topography of the land as well. Wherever it's flat is where we'll put our productions, and wherever it's not, or less flat, then we'll put our new fields. But I think one more big field is in order, no matter what kind of crop we do on it, or in it rather. Moving over here, we have this area now we officially own, and I will expand the alfalfa all the way down to the path on the bottom left there, and then all the way following the path, how it's kind of wonky that way, and then probably extend it out to where the side of the pen is as well. And then on this area, well, yeah, as you know, it's a bit kind of uncertain as to what's going on with it. I would like to keep the path intact, so I don't really think I'll extend the alfalfa. I think I will just keep it in this area for now. It's going to be a bit wonky, but at least it will get us hay for the sheep, which is most important, because we now have a spinnery. So that's where all the wool is going to go, and it has gone. And we'll keep putting wool there, turning this area into a small production. If anything, we could just put the tailor shop there and then turn it into a nice yard, where we don't necessarily have to fit it full, because we do have loads of space. So I'm not too worried about sticking a second production in there. Basically, we just put the tailor shop in a nice area, and then turn the back part of this land into either another crop or something else. But it is quite hilly, so probably an arable field. And then this would be the new area that we would go for. So as you can see, there are many trees in this chunk of land, to the point where we'll be able to pay for all of the things we want to pay for really easily. But we have ambitious goals, so we need lots of cash. As for the area over here, a bit more sparse with trees, but very flat. So it's possible, actually all of this is really quite flat, isn't it? It will be much easier once we get the trees out. But yeah, I think all of this is really flat. So yeah, I think it would be better to have the sort of production stuff along the road. So the orchards, the tea dryer, all these things along sort of the front side of the road here, and then in the back we can have our arable field, probably one massive arable field that could go even all the way up to here, and it would easily become our biggest field, possibly, but we'll have to see. We will have to see how it all goes. But there we go. That is it for today's episode. So I will just bring us down here just to see our lovely spinnery in view, with the nice trees having the shadow there that just looks lovely. And we'll have room for our tailor shop and all that in the future. Right, well, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. It has been quite manic, just with all the things we've got done. A new production. We got wood cleared. We got the firewood production. Another one set up next to this one, which I probably should have done in the first place. But nevertheless, it is underway now. The sheep are very happy. They're going to have loads of wool come spring, and more sheep as well come spring. Actually, even before that, we should maybe have a quick check. Oh my, maybe next month we'll have more sheep. Right, and we'll probably have to buy at least another bale of hay before our alfalfa is ready. Speaking of buying things, there is nothing in the sale, so we are not missing anything there. Well, we will be back in December for the next episode. Probably be a bit quicker, but I will probably be buying this land here, and then clearing these trees out. That will be the main focus for the next episode. So yeah, please do let me know your thoughts and feedback, and again, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a cheeky thumbs up always does help out the channel, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.